Hey, Hannah.
Hey, Sam. How are you today?
Good. I'm glad to see you back in 2025.
I
Great
know.
to be with you.
Yeah, new year, same us.
Yeah. Yes, same us. Probably with a few new resolutions.
Yes.
So, what were yours?
So I think the one I'm most proud of, and proud because it's the 23rd of January and I've been consistent with it, is my husband and I decided that we would implement a no phones at the dinner table rule. So we have a 2-year-old son, Carter, and so we really just tried to be intentional about leaving work or friends or whatever, putting it on pause for the 30 minutes, however long it takes for us to eat dinner. So instead of being on our phones and being distracted, we talk about our days. My son has started asking my husband when he comes home, how was your day, Daddy? And we're just having good conversations. And I'm really proud of it. And it's been a good change. And I'm proud that we've stuck with it because you know how resolutions usually end up.
Yeah, that's hard. And it's really great that you are being so intentional with your time and teaching Carter to be intentional.
That's my goal, especially as we're getting busy here at work. I want to make sure that our home time, family time is actually family time. That time's not being split. So what about you? Did you make any New Year's resolutions?
Well, really, I am trying to be intentional as well, but in a different way. I am trying to join the 5 a.m. club. So
See, this is why I decided to set like a more realistic goal.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ever going to reach that 5 a.m. club, but how's it going?
I mentioned it to my husband one night that, hey, I am thinking about doing this. And every morning since then, he's tried to wake me up at 5 a.m.
Nice.
Sometimes I don't really roll over until 5:30, but I am.
That's fine.
Yeah, I am getting better at it, and I'm moving towards getting up at 5 a.m. consistently and getting my day started. So,
Well, baby steps.
yeah, baby steps.
Proud of
is
you.
Right. Thank you. Yeah.
So work-wise, what's on your plate right now? What are you busy with?
Oh, geez. January is always a busy year. We come in from the Christmas holiday, then we've got New Year, so my month is going to be short already. I am working on year-end prep for the tax team, and then we also have 1099 deadlines.
Yes, 1099s. It's kind of a dirty word around here. Everybody hates them, but they're necessary.
Yeah, it's no fun this time of year.
Why don't you give us, I don't know, say 5 fast facts. What should everybody know about 1099s? And I will caveat, little asterisk next to this section, that everybody's situation is different, right? So it's always best to consult with your tax team.
Whoever your team is advising you on your books and your systems. Okay?
Exactly. Okay. So with that being said, what are 5 fast facts about 1099s that everyone should know?
Okay. 5 fast facts. That was good. Did you hear that?
I did.
All right. All right. 5 fast facts would be everybody needs to give you a W-9 when you write them a check.
Okay.
Okay. Especially if it's going to be any sort of contract labor or grounds repairs, any sort of repairs maintenance. Those are going to be key.
Perfect.
Yeah. So anybody that is an individual or a partnership, if that's what's indicated on the W-9 you receive, they're going to be the ones that you're going to issue the 1099 to.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. Number 3, you want to make sure that your books, all your transactions have been coded for the year, because that's going to, proper classification is going to make sure you have the correct amount to issue the 1099 for.
Okay.
All right. So
because it's a cumulative total,
Yes.
January through December of that tax year. Correct?
Yeah. And it's anything paid out of your cash account.
Okay. So credit card transactions?
Those don't count.
Okay.
Yeah. I think the credit cards issue like a 1099K or something like that to cover all that kind of stuff. So only cash account transactions that you're going to be worried about. And then I don't remember how many that was.
What? I think we're on number 3. So dollar amount. Is there a threshold
Dollar amount. That's a great
that people
one.
need?
Yeah. So anything over $600
Okay.
is going to need to have a 1099 issued.
All right.
And, you need a 1099 for rent, and any payments to attorneys are going to get 1099s.
Okay.
So, random facts.
Okay.
Yeah. But really, hey, so hopefully you have outsourced your bookkeeping you're going to delegate that task, right? And so you're going to have a professional that is helping you do this, keep your books up to date. They should be issuing the 1099s for you, because every year the rules and regulations that surround 1099s, they change. For example, I think you had a client, you came to me earlier today and was like, hey, if I have a client that has to issue 1099s, can they e-file those, or do they have to paper copy, or like what are the rules that surround that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And we kind of talked through it because originally you thought, hey, maybe 20 or less can be paper copies. And we went on the IRS website today and learned that no, in fact, anybody that has 10 or more 1099s needs to e-file.
They're required to e-file.
Yeah, required to e-file.
So that's not necessarily a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
It may involve a small learning curve, but it should really make your life easier. You shouldn't have to handwrite 1099s. I've had some people do that in years past. So hopefully that's a step in the right direction for getting more efficient.
Yeah.
And can you remind us all when our 1099s due?
Yeah, so January 31st, that's just the best date to kind of use for them to be postmarked. So you don't want to be starting on January 31st. You want to make sure that you're starting in advance, collecting this information, getting it all squared away, but it needs to go in the mail by January 31st.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, those are 5 great facts. I don't know if we explicitly listed
I know. 5,
but you'll be able to pick 5 out of that.
Rapid fire.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. There you go.
So other than 1099s, what would you say? Well, not other than 1099s. I know 1099s are not your favorite part of the job, but what would you say is your favorite part of being a bookkeeper?
Well, my favorite part.
Put you on the spot here.
Yeah. So my favorite part is probably whenever I was like 32 years old, I realized I was really good at organizational skills.
Okay.
So when I can close out the month and I look at my trial balance, because that's kind of what I use to like tick and tie everything off, and I have a work paper or all my numbers make sense, or I can trace back to everything I've done, that's my favorite part about being a bookkeeper. It's like a sense of pride and a sense of accomplishment that A, I'm in communication enough with my clients to have all the information. B, my journal entries are all working, and I feel good because I know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So organization is my favorite part about being a bookkeeper.
I love that.
Yeah.
Organization is so important in so many aspects of life and so many job fields, and I think that's the perfect trait of someone who is a really good bookkeeper.